Happy Wednesday afternoon. I just wanted to really briefly put out just a quick thought and talk a little bit yesterday about what we covered in the 5 week Agent Investor Success Contest. So, first of all, I had a bunch of people reach out to me, emails, Facebook messages, text messages, a lot of people saying effectively the same thing, which is, hey, I meant to be there yesterday. I know the contest started Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Am I kind of, out of it? Can I still participate? And you are officially out of the contest. You're out of the contest. You can't win any of the prizes, but you can still participate. So, the objective of this, of course, is to help as many people as we possibly can achieve financial freedom through real estate investing. And so I recorded the session yesterday from 11 to 12 o'clock. It was a great session. We had over 200 people live. I have to say, I feel pretty darn good about keeping the attention of 200 real estate agents for over an hour. Everybody held on to the end. There were some great questions. But if you still want to participate, I've put the link attached to this video. You can still sign up. You can't win any of the prizes, of course, like I told everybody from the get-go. To complete the contest, to win the prizes, to do everything, you need to be live for all 5 weeks and complete all 5 weeks worth of homework. And I'm going to be doing some special stuff in addition to what I've already announced for the people that complete and are there live for the 5 weeks. I know it's a big commitment, but at the same time, the payoff is going to be there. That I'm 100% confident on. I looked through a lot of the homework that I got back from week one. I also posted the homework in the Facebook group. So again, if you want to get caught up, just watch the video from yesterday, complete the homework from yesterday. You can't win any prizes, but you can still participate. The biggest thing you're going to get out of this is the roadmap. And we talked a lot yesterday about like what the contest is all about. And at the end of the day, what people are going to get from these 5 weeks is you're going to get a very clearly defined scorecard of what you need to do each and every week to achieve your investing goals. I talk to people every single day, specifically agents, about investing in real estate. And everybody kind of knows what the benefit they want out of real estate. People want financial freedom. People want to be able to work when they want, where they want, when they want. They want to be able to slow down if they want. They want to be able to potentially give up sales if they want to give up sales. They want to fire their clients if they have a bad client that they don't want to deal with anymore. So everybody kind of knows the benefits, but most people don't have the roadmap. They don't know what investment vehicle that they should be, choosing. Should you do short-term rentals, long-term rentals? Should you flip homes? Should you invest in apartments? Should you just invest your cash into deals? And more so than that, not even knowing what vehicle to choose, they don't have stats. So what I did yesterday is I showed my company's weekly scorecard. I showed the numbers that we look at each and every week to see if we're on track to hit our financial goals, not only for this year, but 10 years into the future. So our company has a goal of having 1,000 new construction apartment units by the end of 2029. And we're well on our way. So we have a very clearly defined goal. We also know exactly what we need to do to get there. And we break it down for each person in our company. All of the owners, all of the people that work for the company, they know what metrics they need to hit each and every week in order to not only hit the goals that we have set for 2023, but to hit our 10-year goal of having 1,000 new construction apartment units by the end of 2029. I want everybody who participates in this program to have the same exact clarity. I want you guys to be able to look at your scorecard every week and say, hey, I either had 3 seller appointments or I didn't. I either raised $50,000 of capital for my deals or I didn't. I either, whatever the stacks are. And we talked about the fact that everybody's going to have slightly different scorecard. Okay. We also talked about the fact that you need to pick 3 to 6 priorities every single quarter. Okay. So I showed everybody my board in my office. And actually I'm going to show you guys now because this is like the typical, hey, I'm in sales, hey, I'm a business owner, board, right? So if you guys look behind me, right, you'll see those are all my notes. Those are all my to-dos. These are all the things that I want to do. And guess what? I want to do all these things tomorrow. The problem is, as I've turned, 40 in July, and I've been running my own business now for 15 years, you can't do all these things at once. So what you need to do is you need to write all those things up, but you need to select the top 3 to 6 priorities that are going to make the most impact in your business in the quarter that you're in. So my team, we're actually meeting for our quarterly meeting next week. We're going to cover all of our ideas. And then for each person within our company, we're going to pick our top 3 to 6 priorities. And it's not just that I'm picking my priorities. I'm held accountable to my priorities by my team, but I'm also selecting my priorities with my team. Because I may think, hey, XYZ is my top priority, but my partners might say, hey, no, actually, that doesn't make sense to do now. Maybe that makes sense to do in Q2 or Q3, or maybe that doesn't make sense to do at all. So we have a board of directors, right? We have all of the people, all of the owners, and all of the people in our company that are on our leadership team to hold each other accountable. We also have that feedback on what our top priorities should be. That's important. And that's one of the reasons why, for those of you who are not in the inner circle, I created the inner circle. Because when you're in the inner circle and you try to figure out, hey, what should my investment vehicle be? Hey, what should my scorecard be? Hey, what should my top 3 to 6 priorities be? Or hey, these are the these are the top 10 priorities I think maybe I should hit. Which do you think are the most important? That's the type of discussion that we have with people that are in the inner circle. So if you haven't signed up for an inner circle call yet, go to www.agentinvestorinnercircle.com. We can jump on a call. We can talk about your 2023 goals. We can talk about what roadblocks you're having hitting those goals. We can talk about your priorities. We can talk about what your scorecard is. And if you're in the program, we can specifically talk about the homework that you've been doing. But again, for those of you who are not yet registered for next Tuesday, please sign up. It's going to be worth your time. I can guarantee you that. The program that I put together was literally based on the $100,000 that our company spent hiring what they call an EOS implementer, an entrepreneurial operating system implementer, a coach. We had a coach for 2 years based on the book Traction by Gino Wickman. And after doing it for 2 years, we're bringing this into our coaching program, our coaching platform. That's the 5 weeks that we walk you guys through. And, I'm excited. I was excited to have 200 people on the call. I am hoping, I am praying, I am really, really, really hoping that all 200 people show up again next week. My intuition, based on experience, tells me that that won't be the case. My hope is that not only do the 200 people that showed up last Tuesday show up, but that we get an additional amount of people that are listening to this video and in our Facebook group, and maybe they missed out on Tuesday. But I really hope more than anything else that if you aren't in the program, that you get in. It's completely free. And if you're already in the program, please, please, please do yourself, your business, your family a favor. Stick with it for the 5 weeks. It's only 1 hour per week of training and talking, and then maybe about another hour per week of homework. Make the commitment, find the time. There's no better use of your time than planning how to spend your time. It's the only thing as an entrepreneur that you can change. The best thing about being an entrepreneur, the best thing about being a business owner, the best thing about being an agent, the best thing about being an investor is the freedom that we have, the control that we have over our time. But all of us have the same amount of time in a day. We can't change that. We only have so many hours in a day. What we can change is how we spend that time. So spending that time wisely, measuring twice, cutting once, very, very important. And I've learned that the hard way. I've made many mistakes in my business by not doing that. And I'm sure if you talk to my partners, they can tell you all the stories about me just running and gunning and, not planning. So I've learned the hard way and I want to help show you guys. I hope that you guys register. And I hope that the people who are watching right now, who are on Tuesday, got value. And I hope that you're going to show up next Tuesday. If there's anything I can do to help anybody in the meantime, you guys know how to get me. The absolute best way to ever reach out to me is through Facebook Messenger. I'm an addict on that thing. I check it all day long. And if you guys need me for anything else, let me know. Thank you for watching today, and I hope